Hello, buenos dias, everybody. This is 5KP program. Adam speaking, Option Mindful. It's Tuesday, 16th of February, 2021. I'm broadcasting to you from Baños, Ecuador, so I moved a little bit. This is only to educate you, to show you how to trade options and educate you about financial situation in the world, the economy. Whatever I'm talking about here is just my opinions, and I'm teaching you, so don't take this as an advice. If you agree to that, check, and we go to the agenda. So today on 5KP, when I looked at the market in the morning, I was astonished by what I saw. So we're looking at S&P 500 hitting the highest highs. At the same time, I saw that Bitcoin reaches 50K, and gold is highly manipulated asset. It's really crazy how COMEX manipulates this, and how it's being kept low by the banksters, which makes completely no sense. So you can see lots of currency printing, S&P hitting highest highs, highly overvalued market in a huge bubble, Bitcoin roaring, going really high, because that probably can't be as manipulated as gold. No, it actually can't be manipulated. It's people decide the price of Bitcoin, more or less. That's what we're thinking. But that's also what you can see, while gold drops below 1800 pre-market. So, and adding to that, the dollar is weak, did not move gold, and weak dollar didn't move gold prices all up. So it all makes no sense, guys, but it's the way it is. So if we want to trade markets like this, it's more like casino. We need to make some sense out of it ourselves, and maybe don't go into the assets that are very, very overvalued, and rather focus on assets that are undervalued. And that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. So we're cash flowing in our portfolio, taking advantage of the insanity of the market. At the same time, we cautiously invest in gold and silver, mining companies. Personally, I would say to you that if you want to invest in something related to gold and silver, I would rather go and invest in the hard assets. So the physical gold and silver, I would get it and just keep it somewhere. This is something that can't really be manipulated. Paper can be printed, right? Paper assets relating to gold and silver, ETFs and so on. This can be totally manipulated, and they can probably promise you, all they sell to you is claims on gold and silver, but they can produce many, many claims. While when you have the actual physical thing, no one can take it away from you. So you have actually something that is worth something, not a piece of paper or a promise. So having said that, let's move on to other items that I have on the agenda. We're going to look at the FinVis, we're going to look at our portfolio, we're going to talk a little bit about what happened to gold, and I'm going to spend most of the time on doing this AG story here. So having said that, let's move on and start with the browser here. And you see, I've been reading some articles on silver, on Forbes, and some other places where they talk about emerging technologies to drive silver demand. They talk about silver demand going up and up and up, and totally not being satisfied by the production. So the production is much lower than demand is, and it's gonna just go worse and worse. I've been talking about this since longer period of time now, but that just to confirm it, the 5G and all this stuff popping up. And they mention here in this article couple companies. The plan is, you can see that one thing that I'm doing here is I'm selling a naked put, okay, to bring some premium, 23 bucks in this case, at the level of 15. Today in the morning it was 30, so I lost 7 bucks because I was waiting to record this with you guys. So but maybe I can bring it to 15.50s and see how this changes my premiums. Okay, that's also cool. I would not mind also to own it at 15.5. So let's do this, own it at 15.5. I bring a little bit more premium here. Let's say 35 bucks. And I have a chance of AG dropping down. You see, the standard deviation zone actually exceeds my break-even point, which I would typically not do if I want to collect premium, but in this case I want to get the stock. So I'm getting closer to being at the money, however not too close, because I know it's a volatile stock and it can drop and the earnings are coming. So it may have a heavy drop, and I don't want to participate with this, with the loss in it, with such a big loss.